Hello, hello. Ah, let's go on here. Okay, and we are here, and what is happening? And we are not doing what we want to do. We have so many options. Let us see what is happening. So, who is here? Let's wait for some people to join us and to do what we need to do. And here we go. And here we go. And here we go. Good evening, everyone. Here we are this evening on this beautiful, freezing night in Melbourne. Who is here? Who is here? Coming through. Hello, Ida. Buonasera. Hello. Who is here? I hope that I can see your comments tonight. Gina, you're here. I just recognize it from the icon. And let us just start. Hi, Gina. Gina, can you write hello? I want to see if I can see the comment. I could not see anything last week, so I apologize for that. I'm not sure why. I could see myself saying hi. Hello, hello. Not sure what to do with this thing. Thank you. Hi, Francis. Hi, Vass. Hi, Shona. Francis, I can see it. Thank God. Hello, hello. Thank you. Tonight, we're actually doing live as well on my YouTube channel. So the three phones are actually active. Thank you, Gina. Beautiful. Tonight, we're going to talk about I want my bounce back. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Who is feeling that they need to have their bounce back? So this is the smoking. Thank you, Edie. I have this diffuser. It's a new diffuser that I bought at Christmas and started to process it and started to use it. My friend showed me how to do it. So now I can use it. So that's good. So thank you. Here, we are smoking the house, right? Yes, yes, yes. So who likes summer? Who can deal with this winter? Who is keep going and doing it anyway, despite this winter? We just have to keep on marching. Hello, Lily. So today we are talking about, hello, Nancy. Maybe we'll give another minute for people just to join. So we have here, that's what we're doing. Well, today we're going to chat about, it's very mystical, what's happening here. And hello, Carol. Today we're going to talk about I want איזה פיתה, איזה פיתה, מי אוכל פיתה? I'm actually on, hi Sandra, I'm actually on the egg diet and I've shed now 10 days, 11 days, 6.2 kilos. 6.2 kilos. That is very, very. I did 2 weeks in Panchakarma in Sri Lanka and I shed 6 kilos. This one here in Caulfield. Extremely entertaining, but yes. So things are actually shifting. So how are we doing with this cray Mercury in retro? A. For Jewish, it's the 3 weeks between. Hi Nicole. It's the 3 weeks between we started the fast, and then there's like 3 weeks before the actual fall of the temple. It's called Ben HaMetzarim, and this is the time that we're actually viewing, observing, seeing what's happening, how things are happening and we're looking within. Who had found this Mercury in retro challenging and who had found it beneficial? Can you tell me? Thank you. I don't hold any, Peter. Maybe I'm holding these ones too. So basically, I have managed to create in this time a lot of processing time. So processing time is actually to use what you consider as clutter or what you consider as things that you didn't have time to do or to feel into action. And when I'm saying into action, you process them, you move them, you shift them, you make them work, you make the decision. I had a few clients that came to me in the last couple of weeks, and we spoke about clutter. We spoke about things, and they're feeling really bad that they can't do what they need to do. I said, what if you will just look at the box? What if you will just look at the box, touch it, assess, keeping, chucking, giving away, or even just labeling it? As soon as you know, so one client had a whole box full of wool and a whole box of fabric. Yes, you do like to declutter. And basically, and tax returns as well. And it's like, you just have to sit and label it. Know what the box is for. Know what you're having it for. And then you can actually process it. You process, because as soon as you bring it into the conscience, it's going to be an action. Okay? So this is what we need to do. So sometimes what look like a mess is not really a mess. It just haven't been processed. We spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. And the energy right here, right now, actually helps you to start to shift your energies. And that will make a whole difference. Okay? So as soon, and the tax returns, how many of you keep tax returns? You only need to keep it 7 years. If you have it for longer, shalom, bye-bye, chuck it away, let it go, let it go. And this will bring you into that preparation of what you actually need to do. So do you have any parts in your house, in your wardrobe, in your garage, in your office, that it is right for it to go, that it's going to be continual job? Because then you get overwhelmed. You have the macro, then you go to the micro, and then you become ADHD, or you become, very fixated on it, and then bye-bye. Then you lost the opportunity. Like for me to walk, to bring even that mug here, I saw the cups, I washed them, I moved, I said, oh, I need to fill up something there, and I need to go there, and I need to do this. Hang on, I'll fill up my water bottle. Hang on, I'll just do this. And I'm doing it, and I'm laughing at myself. But for me, because my moon is in Libra, I'm everywhere. But I'm everywhere calculated. So like this, I do this, I shift this, I move there. So are you doing the same? How is it for you? How do you function when you have a lot to do? Okay, so this is the main thing that I want you to start to look and process. Look, action, some form of action. Can you commit for me for this week to continue to do that? What do you reckon? Give me a yay or a nay. And what will you be committing to do? What one box you can do in order to shift it and make it work. Does that make sense? So I've returned a few of my jackets into the wardrobe, and I remember that I have this wonderful one and this lovely one. Yeah, they were, if I don't see it, I'm not doing it. Does that make sense? So then, by saying all of this, I am actually trying to help you to combat the scattered energy, because the energy can be scattered, and as soon as it's scattered, bye, 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 you can't do anything. Scatteredness can lead into overwhelm. Overwhelm trigger will trigger PTSD, shock, trauma, fight, flight, freeze, avoidance, procrastination, dot, dot, dot. What is your vice? What what is your vice when you try not to do something? In my book, there is one of the chapters is procrastination and how do we combat it, right? So what is your vice? What do you do? Write to me. Can you write to me? Want to see what it is, how it is? Paperwork. Paperwork valid for work or different? What do you need to let go of? Nicole, is there anything that you need to let go of? Shauna, Peter. Soon I will talk to you. I actually created the itinerary for Uluru. I know a few of you are joining me or not. Write to me. I don't see anything. I think it's a bit stuck here. You're blaming your ADHD. Don't blame it. ADHD is a superpower. I don't know. People keep telling ADHD, it's a superpower. You just focus on a few things at once, and as long as you finish it, as long as you complete it, as long as you can come into the end of it, then we're good. What about the laundry? What about the clothes? What about the boxes? One change. Have one successful event that you can do for yourself. One successful event. I think this is so important to be done. You know, my remote of the car is playing up. The battery I thought was new. Anyway, after Pilates today, half of Caulfield came out and looked at my car, and I'm like, sorry, keep driving, sorry, knowing that it's like knock, knock. Anyway, I was 2 seconds from the hardware shop, and I just changed the battery again, and it's working. So I've been procrastinating, or I didn't have time, or when I've realized it was too late, and when I've changed the battery, it still didn't work, whatever. Now it's working. So don't take any blame. Don't take anything. Declutter is confronting when it's epic. You need to do it step by step, drawer by drawer, box by box. Make a list of what is it that you need to go. So let me give you a partial strategy. Assess the situation. Create an action plan with timing. What's essential now? What is for another week? And what is for another month? And what is whatever. Okay? Then you action whatever you can. And then you reassess. Very simple. Okay? So when you are looking at your situation, you really need to just figure out what is important. Because if you don't have fresh clothes, or if you need to do the washing, it's important. But I'm sure you have more clothes in the wardrobe. So when will you do it? So just think about those things without stressing. Can you tell me what's actually stressing you about it? A lot of time we're looking for validation from someone who doesn't want to give it to us, or can't give it to us, or unable to give it to us. But we are still looking for that validation. Do you agree with me? How many times are you, or were you, yearning to receive that attention from someone, and they're simply unavailable? They're simply unable to give you what you want. And this is where your situation is changing, right? If you can afford it, someone to help, yeah, just do it together, or get a friend, or get someone to help you, to just hang out, sit with you while you're doing stuff. Okay? So 2 weeks ago, my friend Nicole helped me. 3 days later, I helped her. It's the same. It doesn't matter. Much easier to help someone else than to do with your stuff. So do it with someone. And if you need to pay for it, pay for it. But it's really, sometimes, can I tell you, I'll tell you a little secret, because I'm awake for many hours, really early in the morning, then I speak to my friend in America. And when it's late at night, I speak to my friends in Israel. And it's normal time, my friend in Australia. But because that my energy goes in certain hours, I use 3 time zones to do. And I come home late, I'll speak to my sister in Israel, she'll do her stuff, I'll do mine, I'll cook my herbs, I'll do my things, and it's done. It's the company that you can do. And that's it. Does that make sense? I need you to move over that stress of it. Because you're not typing up to please mom, to please dad, to please someone else, the teacher. It's about you doing it for you. I had a client this week and she picked up 2 husbands because they were similar to one of her parents, and they were totally unavailable, and they were totally not there for her. They actually bashed her. One was alcoholic, one bashed her, just angry. But she has normalized the situation from one of the parents that it took her a few good years to shift the energy and to go and to leave. And especially when kids are involved. Does that make sense? So then, now, the third husband, so she actually chose in her 50, I think it was 50. What I would like to remind you, that when your inner child is picking up your relationship because of that old pattern, we're effed. We need to pick up our relationship from the adult self. Okay? They always say, a man marry his mom, the woman marry her dad, or overcoming lessons, or it's an opportunity to do that, or it's something that they are used to. All of those things are lovely, but not useful. Okay? You want to be with someone who is compatible with your adult self, not with your younger self. And this is where your energy, your attention, your joy will come from someone equal. Do you agree with me? Because otherwise, it's really not going to work for you, because you'll always feel like the child, or you'll be angry at the parents, and the relationship can be super challenging. So I want you to figure out how many of us, because we're all in it, has picked up the relationship that are related to the relationship that they saw at home. How many of us have picked relationships that were totally unsupportive because that's what they saw at home? And as soon as you do that, you just need to wake it up and pick up for yourself. What do I want? What do I need? What would I like? Survive, revive, and thrive. Okay? Many people used to stay at home. I read somewhere just before that, and it's interesting because in Hebrew, the meaning of the word husband is owner. Baal. It's the owner. And the wife, Baal v'isha. The Isha is a woman. But the husband is the owner. So even in England, it only stopped at 1913. I'm pointing there because that's what I said when I read it. In Leeds, they sold them for a shilling, for a pound, for when they had, because they couldn't divorce. Divorce was for rich people. They sold them. Well, not to mention the Yazidi girls in Iraq that the ISIS are selling. But we are not a property. We are individual. And that, at least here, in this day and age, in this country, wherever we are here, and if not, fight for it. You need to protect yourself, honor yourself, and bring yourself into that individuality and independency so you can come as a whole to the relationship. You don't need anyone to save you. You don't need anyone to complete you. You need someone to be with you parallel. And for this, I'd rather be single than compromise again. Never again, if I can help myself. Okay? And this is where your standard should be high. Your standard should be strong because you are it. If you won't take care of yourself, who will? Okay? So I want you to remember that. How do you bring your spark back? By being and rising from the ashes like the phoenix. So I can't remember until when Mercury in retro is, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was for 3 weeks, exactly like we're having, and it started last week. So 2 more weeks, I believe. Does anyone know about it? When will it be finishing? So we need to bring the energy back. And why do you think that we're going back into that loop? Because this is what we know. And it's time to break the loop because we are one with the universe. What we are, hi Monica, hi Lisa, or Liz, and Tara. We are one with the universe. And what we want will be manifested. So are you willing to manifest from your highest good? You need to manifest for your ultimate self. And as soon as you do that, everything will come to you. Everything will come for you. And this is where we need to look at it again and again and again. So what is it that you feel that you would like in a relationship? Now, whether you're in a relationship or not, and I hope that you are in a very happy relationship, I would like you to connect to it in the highest level of awareness. Nobody owes you anything, and you don't owe them anything. It goes together. You just need to give yourself that permission to connect on the highest level. Okay? Now, speaking of the highest level, Uluru is so coming. Uluru is so happening. And we have the numbers that we need. And now, whoever comes is a bonus. So this is going to be the long weekend grand finals in Victoria, 25th to the 29th of September. Full moon in the month of Libra, and the full moon is in Aries. So we're going to have that new beginning for Aries, and we're going to have it's the Jewish New Year, so it's coming in that month of Tishrei, which is so powerful. And then I've realized today another thing, the holiday Sukkot, which is the full moon, one of the holiest three. Yet we are coming into the beginning of the Torah, the beginning of the energy, rebirth and Genesis. Bereshit bara Elohim. As we are coming home, we're starting fresh. So if you want to reset, if you want to rebirth, if you want to bring your energy and your life together, please join us. Talk to me. It's going to be amazing. So this is where it is. And yes, one of the elixirs, I'm going to tell you, who wants to know that itinerary for Uluru? I've literally finalized it today. Who wants, just give me a thumbs up. Who wants to know what we're going to do? Who, give me a thumbs up. Hello, Maria. Monica has life in Austria. Yes, okay. So, as we're coming into the retreat, we're going to start with aura photography to capture the energy of where we are coming. Then we're going to do open circle, and then and then we're going to have a beautiful dinner. Okay? The next morning, we're going to go into Katatuja, the Olgas. We're going to run there, the activation. First of all, we're going to do a viewing of the place. And then, how are you in France, darling? Sends my love. And then we are going to go into the Valley of Wind. I'm going to do an activation for the Divine Masculine and release the energy, blow the horn, make sure that the energies are listening, releasing any guilt, shame, blame. Boom. Coming back, going to see the viewing of the whole place, and it's going to be amazing. And then whoever wants can go and have a helicopter ride. Then we're going to do sunset with the camels, and we will then come back for dinner, have a sleep, because early in the morning we are going to go and do Segway sunrise. So they're gonna teach us how to do the Segway. We're gonna do some meditation in some special spots that I know on the rock. So we're gonna do some beautiful meditation, and then we will return into the hotel, and I'll take us to do some other activation in the hotel next door, learn about the indigenous way of the food and how they get all their food with the herbs and as such. Then I will teach us a class, and we will have dinner. We will have an early night because the next day we are going to do the dot painting, and we're going to meet the custodian, the indigenous dot painting. We will all learn the talk story behind that. Then we'll do another 2 special walks, the Kunya and the Mana. We'll do the galactic activation. Coming back, taking the second aura photography for a beautiful sunset with canopies, and then dinner by the rock. And then we will head to the moon. And then we will have the last morning, the field of flight, and it's going to be our last circle there. Come, eat, pack, go. Full on, yet full on amazing, right? So some of the activation for what we spoke before about decluttering is 2 elixirs. One of them is I am valid. I'm looking at something, but it's not that one. But it's somewhere here in my box of my 24 elixirs. Thank you, Monica. You were in Uluru, haven't you? You've done it. I remember, I think you said it, and you were invited there as well. The 2 elixirs that I'm talking about is rebalance and valid. You do not need validation from other people who can't give it to you. No one can tell you what to do or not to do. You need to be able to find that, whether it's right or whether it's wrong. Within yourself, you need to learn how to connect to that. Do you want me to do a little activation for us? I can do us a little meditation to connect us to us. And the second elixir that I have is rebalance. It's to recoil that blueprint. You don't have to follow your parents' way. You don't have to follow a way that is against your values and morals. And this is where we want to change it and to move it. Am I missing? I don't know. Gina, can you write if you're still here, or Francis, or Peter? Can anyone just write me a comment there, please? Because what I want us to do is to rise like to know what is right, what is not. Okay? And as soon as you know that, your whole energy will jump. As well, I must remember, we still have this, it's not this weekend, it's the next weekend. It's the Spiritual Sunday. We're going to have Spiritual Sunday on the 19th. On the 19th of the 19th of July, and on the 21st, on the Tuesday, we are going to do the TMJ. So if you've already done the TMJ workshop with me, you can just return, do a repeat, 50% off. So instead of $99, it's $50, but you must bring your manual. You must bring your manual. I'm just going to do it as a service for you to be able to connect again to yourself and to the jaw, because I'm doing the jaw every 2 months. So we're going to have the 19th, we're going to have the 21st for the jaw, and potentially I'm considering, and I would like to do as a birthday for the clinic. Thank you, Dina. Thank you, Francis. To do it as a consideration for my 26th birthday, potentially to do it on the, oh, it will be on the 26th, the following Sunday. How phenomenal is that? Okay. Praise, literally praise. So Sunday the 26th, I'm going to celebrate at the clinic the 26th birthday, and I might do it between 3 to 5. I think it's a good time, either 2 to 4, but most likely like 3 to 5. Yeah, I think so, but I will let you know some more. Okay, so save the date, the 26th. So let us do this. Let us start by taking a couple of deep breaths. And as we are breathing, I want you to just put, not if you're driving, don't do that if you're driving, just to put a hand on your heart. Hand on your heart. One hand perhaps on the tummy. And I want you to just breathe. Listen to this frequency, it's the frequency of the heart. And you're taking a couple of deep breaths. Breathing in all the way, allow your body to just relax. Breathing in all the way in and letting it all go. I want you to feel yourself connecting to your heart, to your tummy, to your gut. You're just feeling your energy up with love and light. With love and light. Every time that you breathe in, your body is just getting more and more relaxed. Let's breathe in 4 and exhale at 4. 3, 4 and hold. 2, 3, 4 and exhale in 4. Breathing in white light, breathing out all the stress. Breathing in white light, breathing out all the stress. And as you bring yourself in the flow, your whole body is calming down. Now, ask for support from the source, the divine, God Almighty. Bring it. Ask for support. You deserve it. Show me the way. Show me the pathway. Reassure me. Recoil your energy to a direct connection to the source. And as you are connecting directly to source, your whole crown, the top of your head, is waking up. Connect. Then connect your base chakra, which is in between your legs. connect to that and to Mother Earth. And ask that all your stress, your gunk, your old patterns will just go back to Mother Earth to fertilize it, to clear it, to release it. And breathing in and breathing out, you're just asking for it to be connected. And as you're doing this, your whole body is just realigning from the top, connecting to Source, from the bottom, connecting to Mother Earth. Father Sky, Mother Earth, and we are connecting. And as you are connecting, you are releasing all the pain, all the stress, and you're allowing yourself to be. Very good. I now give myself permission to connect to my energy and my power. I now give myself permission to connect to my highest good. I am now connected to my highest good, and I release any old patterns that doesn't work for me anymore. I am validating myself as my values and morals are aligned with the law of nature. Breathe in and breathe out, and come back to your body. And how does that feel? Beautiful. That's what we want. That inner peace. Can you feel that quiet? That's what we want. And as soon as you have that quiet, you can actually function. I'm looking at 3 phones at once, so forgive my cross eyes. All right. And if you want to come to the Spiritual Sunday or to the TMJ, definitely to the group, just contact me, just DM me. It's all good. All right. Wonderful people. Who would like a card from my deck of cards? From Survive to Thrive by yours truly. 74 cards. Survive, Revive, Thrive, and Survive, Revive, Thrive. Giving you positive affirmation. 74 cards that can come and be and support you. So, who would like a card? And a special happy birthday to our beautiful friend Amanda that is now out for dinner with her daughter Amy. The beloved and loved. Let me just sage it and write. Yes. Who wants a card? Who wants a card? Gina said that you wanted to do it. Oh, beautiful. Hello, France. Okay, now let me just. So what I'm doing every time, I just sage them again because we need to. It's your birthday today as well, Maria. Mazel tov. Congratulations. היי שי. הצטרפת? לא נרדמת. That's good. All right. So Sandra is the professional yes. Immediately jumps in. Perfection. So give me a second and we will just do it here. Okay. Sandra, you're the first one. The card for you is enlightenment. Enlightenment. Say with me, Sandra. Everyone can say it because those are very positive affirmation, if I may say so. Wrote to myself. I am in the light. I am the light. I now share the light. Okay? Shalom Yael. I am in the light. I am the light. I now share the light. Beautiful. All right. Edie. Here we go. The card for you is agile. Agile. Hey, Joe. I am agile and I now choose to adjust to life changes effortlessly. How appropriate for you, right? Crazy. Shona, the card for you. 40 minutes late, Jojo. Shona, self-love. I am now willing, ready, and able to express my self-love in any given moment. In any given moment. Monica, the card for you is wanting to change. Wanting to change. Okay? I now realize that change is important to my evolution. It is safe to change. It is safe to change. And for Franzi, the card is expression. Expression. My expression is now full of positive energy that fills me up with joy and positivity. It's more about expressing yourself. Okay? Thank you, and you are welcome. Who else? If you want a card from here, please let me know. Maria, the card for you is joy. Happy birthday and joy. I am now willing, ready, and able to have and be the light in my life. So you have the light and you'll be the light in your life. Did I miss anyone here? You're welcome, darling. Mary and Angel, Maria. She wants a card. Embrace. Your card is embraced. So I do Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So Maria, I am now willing, ready, and able to embrace my mind, thoughts, and feelings into positive expression. You see, we need to make it positive. Are you going to Macedonia this year? Angel, the card is nourishment. I am now willing, ready, and able to move my body, eat healthy, nourishing foods, and be hydrated. Okay? And Mary here, Miss Ganavas, the card for you is strengthening and free. Strengthening and free. The war is over, and I am now free. The war is over, and I am now free. Okay? So this is for here. Moving into my beautiful Facebook family here. Gina, you are the first one. So the card for you is shine and optimistic. Shine and optimistic. I am optimistic and now willing, ready, and able to glow and shine my light into the world. And you know, the name of the segment today is I Want My Spark Back. Bring it on. Okay, that is wonderful. If you want a card and I haven't did it, just let me know. Golden Shai, Mar Shai Zahavi. Shai, your card is belonging. Beautiful card. I now belong. I no longer long for love. I am love. Okay? You are love. Love, exciting and new. Yael Oppenheim, the card for you is I am a light worker. I am a light worker. I am a light worker. My body is its perfect expression. Each of my cells and every strand of my DNA are now in ultimate vitality. Yay, perfection. Joe, the card for you is integration. Joe, I now choose to live my integrated life to the fullest potential. I now choose to live my integrated life into the fullest potential. That is perfect. Sue Cheng, the card for you is traumatized. I'm not sure what happened, but I now heal all my traumas. I choose to revive and thrive right here, right now. Right here, right now. Mon ami, Joanna, bonsoir. The card for you is role model. I am now willing, ready, and able to be a positive example Cool. Okay. Ça va? Oui. Francis, the card for you. One for you, one for me. For you is success. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways to success. I have the magic touch. So don't blame your AD. Just change it and do something for you. Okay, if you have any questions. And the card for me, let's see what it is. Frustrated. I actually am. I now choose to see the big picture and release and transform my frustration into love. Why am I frustrated? Want to know? Because it's kind of frustrating to wait for people to make decisions. Because I make my decision and I go, Sava. And then, card for Amanda. I am now willing, ready, and able to have love for myself and others. Card for Amy. I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself. Card for anyone else that is not here? No, let's see. Lady Illuminate Pleiadia. Would you like a card? Pleiadian Cold. Sometimes the names are just too long and it's hard to read them. Anyone else would like a card? Someone in YouTube would like a card? Let's see. It's the first time I'm actually doing the live on YouTube. I usually just record it and put it up. I'm very happy. Let's just do a general card. The general card that I picked is free for all of us. So we can just all say, I am now free to be in my full potential and self-actualization. I am now free to be in my full potential and self-actualization. All right, so if you just joined or joined in the middle, feel free to listen to it again. Today we spoke about how to bring the spark back and what will you do? Don't be yearning for anyone else beside of yourself and have the effect that you want to be and you want to connect and you want to bring yourself that beautiful energy. Does that make sense? And would you like to ask me anything? I'm here. As I said, Uluru long final weekend, Spiritual Sunday the 19th, TMJ. And if you've done it, just bring the booklet and I'll give it to you for half price. If you're new, it's $99. If it's second time, $50. Spiritual Sunday is $45. And Sunday, the 26th, will be a birthday for my 26th birthday at the clinic. And we're going to celebrate. I'll let you know if it's 2 till 4 or 3 till 5. Maybe I'll even do another little something. I know that I decided for those 2 hours, the auras will be 50% off. If you want to come and take your aura, and it will be $55 instead of $110, and I'll still give you the reading, and it's going to be amazing. Anyway, any questions? If not, I love you all. Take care, and we shall see you again next week. Same time, same place. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Take care. Be well. And if you are not on my YouTube channel, it's Yaron Tal, the Soul Alchemist. You're welcome. There's so much material there, and free meditations, and this. Why is it so cold? Because we're in Melbourne. That is it. That's why we need the sun. Take care, everyone. Be well. And